Hey there, welcome. This is Elena. I am the creator of Your Home Simplified. I'm a professional organizer and also a professional cleaner, and I create online courses and I also do coaching. And I love to work with people who really struggle with keeping up with the chores and the clutter in their home and getting people in the home to help out, coming up with systems to really make their habits stick. So my program is designed to help you, especially if you this is something that you've always struggled with. I will work with you individually to make sure that it works for you, even if it's something that you're really not sure if it's for you. So, and I never judge anybody's situation. I've helped people in all kinds of situations, and no job is too big or too small. So I promise I can help you. I want to tell you a little more about this program to help you get your home simplified and help you keep it clean and clutter free and organized. So this program is going to help you keep your home clean and organized. And that doesn't mean that it needs to be perfect all the time. My program is designed for people who are busy, you have other things going on in your life, and you're overwhelmed with a lot of different things. So I'm going to help you learn how to focus on the things that are most important to you and switch up your goals when things are going on in your life. And sometimes you have to put one thing on the back burner and um, resume, again later. You're going to learn how to get organized, reduce your clutter, and keep your home in good enough shape so you can actually function and find your stuff when you need to. This approach focuses on building tiny habits that lead to lasting change. This is going to allow you to enjoy the benefits of a clean and organized home. These short sessions are easy to fit into your day and will give you the boost in confidence you need to stay motivated and keep going. Um, you can practice one topic per week over 12 weeks, so you can take it at your own pace if you want to go faster or slower. The lessons are paced to allow you plenty of time to understand my recommendations and how to apply them to your own life. If you have difficulty working through any part of the process, I'm going to be here to support you to make sure that you succeed. And my goal is to help you achieve a space that you can maintain and continue to keep clean and organized, even when life gets really busy and stressful. So before you know it, these tiny habits are going to lead to a true transformation. So each mini course will take you step by step through my program. Each course is $7, so it's very affordable. So here's some examples of what it could look like when you start transforming your space. You might have a lot of clutter and it's hard to get to your chores because of that. I'm going to teach you systems to help you little by little reclaim your spaces in your home without having to tackle it all at once. I'm going to be there to help you each step of the way. You get printable guides and also video and audio lessons. If you often find yourself feeling down because your complete lack of motivation to figure out how to get started, this program is really going to be perfect for you. This is going to help you break it down in a manageable way that feels easier and also more enjoyable. So I wanted to have fun with you while we go through this process together. And you don't need to do this alone. I'm here for you. Here's some examples of busy and overwhelmed people that I've helped. Can you relate to their stories of struggling with chores and clutter? We never really figured out our organization of things when we moved in. We have great closets and potential for storage, but I'm unsure of how to use it. I used to clean every week or two, but now that I'm single, I find it easier to clean on a daily basis. I clean a tiny bit each day and keep up with it all pretty regularly. If things get behind for a few days, it doesn't take long to catch up. However, when my kids are here, it gets messy so fast, and I wish they would help out more. My family never cleans, but it's really important to me to keep up with it. Every week, my husband corrals the kids so I can clean. I don't really mind because I enjoy the alone time, but it does get annoying that everything gets so messy again right after I've cleaned. I also get annoyed that my husband doesn't seem to know where things are, doesn't seem to know, be able to help much, even when he says that he will. Feels easier to do myself, and then he agrees it's easier if I just do it. But then we end up arguing that it's all falling on me. He does want to help, and we want our kids to learn how to do so also. So I wish I knew how to get them all to help out more. So if these sound like things that you have gone through, I can help you with all of these things. After using my simple online program, people said things like this. I used to always wait to clean things until I noticed they were dirty. As I've now learned, the problem was that I wouldn't always notice until it got really bad. Then it got really hard to keep up with the cleaning because it felt like it always took so long to get things clean. I could never get the whole place clean all at once. It felt like certain areas were always being neglected while I was trying to attend to what was most vital in the time I had to spend. Also, no one in the family was cleaning often enough, and the less we cleaned, the less we wanted to clean. A sink full of dishes became the norm, and laundry, whether clean or dirty, was always piled up to the ceiling. Now that we have these new systems from Elena in place, we have a completely new way of looking at it, and it's been so much easier to keep up with. I love hearing that. I used to hate to clean every day, and I don't care if things get a little messy. However, it was really affecting my emotional state when things were getting past a certain threshold. I now have learned to do most of my catch up on the weekends. We mainly focus on the laundry, dishes, floors, and a little decluttering. I try to do a little deeper cleaning in the kitchen on the weekends, but maybe not every weekend if we don't have time. I occasionally wipe out the bathroom sinks while brushing teeth, but otherwise I deep clean the bathrooms once every few weeks. Sometimes a month or two used to go by where I never noticed the bathroom mess as much as the kitchen mess. Thanks to this program with Elena, it's been easier to get my son to help me to keep up with some of the daily tasks, and he also occasionally helps with the deep cleaning. We try to reward ourselves for cleaning by doing something fun afterwards. I wipe down the counters and dining table regularly, and I keep up pretty well with the dishes and laundry. However, I never do any of the deep dusting, and I only clean the floors once or twice a month, if that. The tips Elena gave me really helped me keep up better with the dusting and the floors. I also wanted to learn how to make the insides of our closets and cabinets and other storage spaces look pretty. And thanks to these organizing tips, I love how it all looks now. So I'm going to teach you how to get a hold of your regular daily chores, your decluttering, and then also having time for organizing projects. And you're going to fit all of this into your regular daily schedule and get into the habit of only spending about, 5 to 15 minutes at a time. And as it gets easier for you, you'll be able to spend an hour or two every once in a while. But you're not going to get to the point where you try to tackle it all in one day and just get so overwhelmed. You're going to learn better habits. Elena even included my 4-year-old in the process so that my little one took important agency and ownership in the way it was organized and set up. I was impressed with the way my kids now are able to maintain the space after it was organized. So I look forward to working with you when you buy the course. You can get started for $7 and you can do a free consultation with me to figure out which course would be best for you to start with. Or you can look in the free ebook where I tell you more about the entire process, and you'll learn about each individual mini course and which place would be a best for you to start with. So you're either going to start at the very beginning, learning everything you need to know about keeping yourself accountable to doing chores and how to keep yourself from getting overwhelmed and depressed as you're working through the entire process. and also learning good habits for practicing some new skills for cleaning and organizing and decluttering. So I look forward to working with you, and I will see you in the course. You can do this.